The April editorial of Taiwan Business Topics magazine is entitled A Successful APCAC Conference. Given its small staff and busy schedule, AmCham Taipei last year took on a major planning and organizational challenge when it volunteered to host the 2013 Spring Conference of the Asia-Pacific Council of American Chamber of Commerce, APCAC. The Chamber was motivated to do so chiefly for the chance to help reintroduce Taiwan to the regional multinational business community as a vibrant location for doing business. 20 years ago, when Taipei last served as the host city for the conference, Taiwan was widely admired as one of the 4 fastest-growing Asian tigers. But in the years that followed, Taiwan was largely eclipsed in the awakening of the massive Chinese market, and its isolation from efforts at regional economic integration also took a toll. In inviting APCAC back to Taiwan, AmCham Taipei wished to draw attention to Taiwan's reemergence as a dynamic center for business following its 2010 signing of an Economic Cooperation Framework Agreement, ECFA, with China, opening the way for additional agreements with other countries. President Ma Ying-jeou has also proclaimed Taiwan's aim to eventually enter into the Trans-Pacific Partnership, now being negotiated by the United States and 10 other countries. The 2013 APCAC Spring Conference took place March 21 and 22 at the Grand Hyatt Taipei, drawing participation from 18 American chambers throughout the region, as well as the U.S. Chamber in Washington. The overwhelming consensus of the more than 200 delegates, nearly half of them from overseas, was that the event was a resounding success. Among the aspects that most impressed the participants was the accessibility and business friendliness of the Taiwan government. President Ma addressed the APCAC Gala Dinner, which doubled as AmCham Xiannian Fan, introducing his government's economic power-up plan to strengthen our industries and help them transform themselves, and then going around the room to personally greet the attendees. Premier Zhang Yihua and numerous other high-level officials were also in the audience. Also impressive was the caliber of representation from the Taiwan government and private sector taking part in the conference as panelists, moderators, and luncheon speakers. The attendees, for example, heard from Taiwan's most distinguished industrialist, founding chairman and CEO Morris Zhang of Taiwan Semiconductor Corporation, TSMC, as well as Deputy Economic Affairs Minister Francis Liang and former Health Minister Ye Qingchuan. Aside from the conference itself, the delegates from abroad had the chance to be exposed to the warmth and hospitality of the Taiwanese people, the excellence and variety of the local cuisine, and the vitality and modernity of the Xini district near the Grand Hyatt and towering Taipei 101. Another goal in hosting the conference was to further draw the attention of the U.S. government to Taiwan's potential for growth as a trading and investment partner. That objective was also achieved, with participation in the event by 2 senior State Department officials from Washington, D.C., and 5 representatives from the Commerce Department from around the region. AmCham Taipei would again like to take the opportunity to thank the numerous sponsoring companies from among our membership whose generous support made it possible to attain a high standard in holding this prestigious event. The names and logos of the sponsors can be found in this issue on page 23.